Okay, so we've made components. In the last lesson we looked at how to duplicate components, so now we have 4 beams. Next thing we want to do is make a wall component. So by copying a beam and duplicating, we've decreased our workload by quickly making lots of beams. Now if we can make a whole wall, we can decrease the workload for making a house by duplicating the wall. So what we want to do then is, first of all, select all the beams, right click on one of them and say make component, and we'll call this Tudor wall. Again, it doesn't need to have a name, but it's good practice to give it one. Click create, and there we go, we now have a wall. Now if we want to do anything to this, we need to double click so that we can edit. We can't edit it as it is, we can move it, but to edit it we need to double click. Now we're inside, and you can see this woman looks quite shadowy now. That just means we're inside this component and all we can select is the component itself. Now one thing we might want to do is change the colour of these beams so it's more Tudor looking. Now to change the colour you can get the paint bucket tool, and you can, let's just choose colours, and there's plenty of colours in here. I'm going to go, this is sort of a dark, very dark brown, which is about the right colour for a beam, and there we go. Now we've got our beams coloured in. Let's just close that panel, get the selection tool. Now it's not obviously not a wall because you can walk straight through it, so we do need to now add some panels inside. So let's use the same skills that we have used already to make a panel and then duplicate it. So we will get our rectangle tool and let's just draw a rectangle. Push pull, we'll bring that up. We can reference the top of a beam. I'm just pointing at it and I've still got shift clicked, so when I let go of shift, or I think that was your, I'm on a Mac, but that would be your left mouse button. If you just pull it up and reference the top of a beam and then let go of your mouse button, the wall piece will be the same height as the beam. Now if I triple click that white piece and again right click, make component, Tudor white wall, and create, and then I can get the move tool. I'm going to duplicate this, so press shift and move it there and ×2, and there we go. Now if we just rotate around, that looks like a proper Tudor wall. Nice component. Each element of the component is a component, so there's a beam and a wall, beam, wall, so on. They're all components. Now if I just click outside of that component, we're now back in the real world. That is a fully selectable component.